Those of us who struggle with anxiety more than likely and subconsciously have trained our brains to stay on alert at all times, not excluding that our environment does play a role in this as well. So what this means is that we're remaining in our sympathetic nervous system a lot more, and that is becoming our default gear.
The what nervous system?
Oh, the sympathetic nervous system. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's roll into the intro first, and then I'll explain more. Hi, my name is Amanda Barb. I talk about faith and mental health here on this channel through a biblical perspective. And if you like what you're hearing, definitely let me know in the comments, but also subscribe to my channel and enjoy today's lesson. We have two nervous systems in our body, the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system, and we can only be in one of those systems at one time. Much like driving a car, you can only be in one gear at a time, either moving forward or reverse. You're definitely not in the sympathetic system, Amanda. You're sympathetic towards nobody. Nobody. That's not what I'm talking about. BDJ, you're not even in this video today.
Really? Because I see myself there.
Out. Right now. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
The sympathetic nervous system is the gear our body goes into when we feel threatened or we feel a lot of stress. And the parasympathetic nervous system goes into gear when our brain and our bodies feel safe and calm, and we can really rest and relax. And even though I have healed from past wounds and trauma, I am learning that my brain still has learned some bad habits that I have to work hard to correct. And learning to allow my parasympathetic nervous system to be my default gear and something that I'm living out of more often is how I'm going to correct those bad habits, rather than being in alert mode all the time and working out of the part of my brain that wants to either fight or run. And even though developing these bad habits was a response from trauma and wounds, I still have a responsibility to correct them. And number one, telling myself that I am safe. So when I begin to feel anxious and I'm unable to really pinpoint where that's coming from, I just start telling myself in my head repeatedly that I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe until I feel myself calm down. And a lot of times this actually does help me. So it's important to note that our minds and our bodies do communicate to one another and tell one another whether we need to be on alert or not. So via our brain, we can actually tell our body to calm down by telling our body that we are safe. And we can tell our brain to calm down via our body, which brings me to point number two, deep breathing. I personally practice this at night a lot so that I can fall asleep easier and bring my body and my mind down from the busy day. And I know at least once a day, I am training my parasympathetic system to be more dominant in my body. And number three, exercise. Releasing built up energy when we do fall into building up adrenaline and enduring stress does help the body to calm down. And number four, stretching or even getting a massage. These practices will ease the tension in our muscles and help our brains to relax. And number five, being present. This actually took me a while to understand this concept, but really all it is noticing your surroundings in the moment. Noticing that you are safe, noticing people nearby if you're in public, and actually giving yourself permission to enjoy those moments rather than stress about things that are going on in your life. This definitely helps your mind know that you're in a safe place and that you're not under threat. Here's today's quick plug. If you like what you're watching in today's video, be sure to like it, to subscribe to my channel, and you have my permission to share it with a friend because we want other people to know how to calm down as well, too. Yeah, thank you. All right. And number six, allow for breaks in your day. It's very important. Take a break from work, go on a walk, allow yourself time to pet your pets. Give yourself moments where you are reflecting on the goodness of God and even His Word. And be sure to do something that will actually slow your brain down by doing a slower activity. I knit and I do dishes to slow my brain down, and it works. And number seven, include laughter and physical touch or hugs in your day. When you laugh, when you have physical touch, such as a hug, then it releases good hormones in the brain and allows you to decompress and de-stress. And that good hormone is called serotonin. I forgot that part, serotonin. And my last tip for you, tip number 8, is to discover for yourself personally what actually triggers you to become calm instantly. And for me, that's listening to instrumental music. And if we practice remaining calm when we are actually in a calm situation, then when stressful situations do arise, we can be stronger and more confident to self-regulate in those moments. And the result is we learn not to be overcome by that stressful situation or our anxious feelings, and instead learn to be calm and at peace within them.